from stardust and song. You were never apart, never distant, never gone. Oneness is not whispered, it roars in your veins. A river of light that knows no chains. Judgment is fleeting, contrast is air. Hold it too tightly, there's nothing there. Rise like the sun where joy is your guide. Seek only the souls who lift you inside. Laughter not sorrow, love not fear. Call in the ones who keep your path clear.
Welcome, e te whānau. Welcome to the Kupi Temple of the Blue Diamond. Welcome to this beautiful pathway of Rongomarairoa, bringing the sacred journey of peace and bringing the unity and the oneness. And especially tonight, we are completely going down that pathway, coming into this beautiful alignment of oneness. So welcome. It's a big portal that's being opened, and it's been prompted by the work that we've been doing with the Peace Trail. And we are the living conduits. We are fulfilling prophecy in real time. And part of that is us listening to what Spirit's calling in for us. And one of the biggest missions that we could do as the anchoring of the pillars of Mu is to come into this unity and oneness consciousness, which is that we are not separated from one another. There's actually only one of us here. It's the illusion of separation that we're seeing playing outside of ourselves. I'm just another version of you and another form and another piece of who you be, and another part of the fractal of the goddess, God consciousness. So welcome to all of those who are showing up in the flesh in real time. Kia ora, special honouring and acknowledgement to you. And also to those of you who are watching the replay. We always love to share the magic and the beauty and the power of what we're bringing through this temple, through the Kopu temple, through the Rongomarairoa path. So haere mai to all. Tonight we are connecting to the Mothership of Oneness and the Gateway of Unity. And we're going to call in the Rongomarairoa doorway. And I will just invite everyone to go on to mute if you haven't already done so, just to help with the reverberation, or the lack of reverberation. It really helps with the recording. So much appreciation. And welcome, Auntie Maureen and Auntie Jane. Sisters, aunties, nannies, whatever you want to be known as. Yeah, we welcome you. So just opening the space with a karakia. He tipua huarahi, he tipua atea, he tipua no air. Rongomarairoa, e hua, e io nui, e io roa, e io take, takua ano, tū mai e, te toki e, homi e, hui e, tai ki e. Now just going to let a couple more whānau in. Oh, a nice little group tonight. Yay! And just going to do a little bit of a cleansing ritual. Welcome, Araya. So lovely to have you, sister. And who else has come in? We have Letitia and that's okay. All right. So cleansing our fields above you, below you, before you, and behind you, within and without. And now just opening the space with a waiata and inviting our beautiful sister Anha to come in and sing with her sacred sound seed. Kia ora, sister.
Oh, kia ora whānau. So yeah, just coming into our heart space and just feeling the energy of the waiata, of the mother waiatas that heal all aspects of our being. You can sing along with me if you know it. Some of you, I'm sure, do. Ka waiata kia Maria hene whakai. Whakametia mai he whare tangata. Hene purotu, hene nako, hene rangi mare e. Ko te whaia, ko te whaia, ko te au, o te o. Ko te whaia, ko te whaia, o te au, o te au.
Kia ora. Kia ora, beautiful sister. Kia ora to everyone. Actually, before we really get into it tonight, I want to just thank you, darling. Just want to show you all something that arrived for me today. And I thought I would open it up in front of you all because it's kind of special. I know what it is. But it's for the upcoming journey where we're going to be traveling the world. Part of the divine mission. So I felt to, sorry, I'm just gonna do a little. Opening up of this parcel which arrived, and it's so exciting. I have no idea what it really looks like, you know, like size-wise and that. But isn't it fun? Feels like Christmas all at once. Ooh. Oh, yes. Been waiting for this for a while. It's being lovingly made by the beautiful Athena Herring. Oh, hello, hello. We have another pack for it. And then, ooh, oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. I've got all these goodies in here. I've got something else in here. Beautiful wrap. And oh my goddess. This is a little mini one. The little mini one that goes with the bigger one. And but wait, there's more. Oh my goddess. That's the lining on the inside. And then, wow. This is my new korowai. Woohoo! Sorry, I'm just going to turn that around so everybody can see it. full length korowai. Isn't it so beautiful? Whānau. Oh my goddess. So I'm just going to take this coat off so you can see it on properly. I'll take this one off. And I'll take that one off. Not quite sure how to tie it properly at this stage, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as we go, but wow. Pretty spectacular, whānau. So this is my new korowai. We're going to be going to Ahitereiria to anchor the peace trail there. And this, I believe, goes on the front. It's part of it. So I'm not quite sure how that fits either, but it's actually got a beautiful piece of pounamu on it as well. So I might as well wear this. Delightful. Kia ora, Athena hearing. So let's get the show on the road, whānau. Wow, I can see this is going to be quite hot. It's hot stuff already. Great for the winter. So now we're just going to open up circle, and it will be lovely to hear from everybody. So putting the toko in the middle, and very much looking forward to everybody sharing. Kia ora. We'll start with you, Amanda. Cheers, sister.
Kia ora. Good to see you all. I am really looking forward to going into Yeppoon tonight after our temple call for some tribal dancing, get my body moving, and joining some friends there. So, good company as well. My life has really been paused. As I mentioned, I was selling my house, and we decided to terminate a contract and not proceed with what we thought we wanted. Yeah, just enjoying having the pause and just really feeling into that pause, which has given me an opportunity now just to really get myself ready for the road trip to the Sunshine Coast to join the Peace Trail. So looking forward to it. It's beautiful. I'm feeling like I get these things. I don't know, the telepathy is just right on point at the moment. And sometimes these messages are just coming in, and sometimes they're like, I think they're tests as well to transmute. So it's been really interesting. Yeah. And I have noticed that the whole way along this journey as well. Yeah, it's good. I like being that outer cleaner. Yeah, all the wind that's come down through my part of town, and now it's where, like where the ceremony is going to take place. It's there cleaning up now too. So the whole stretch of the coast has been cleaned up by the time we get there. Yeah, so amen to that.
Amen, definitely, sister. Amenti. And
Yeah.
what's really interesting is last night we were checking in, to make sure that it had cleared off, and there were some surges and there was still wind coming in, and all of that. But I realized how necessary that is in preparation for us to journey there.
Yeah.
It needed a
Yeah.
really good cleanup to
Yeah.
pave the way. And last night did you hear that West Coast had got a cyclone as well
Mm.
in Perth?
Mm.
Yeah, at the same time. They were both
Fine.
coming in from both sides. And I was like, this is actually starting to get a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
We're doing our Wānanga and our Peace Trail in Brisbane, and then we're doing it in Perth, and it's like, wow. Okay, very, very impactful. I
Yeah.
just had to note.
And it's sorry for butting in. It's just like the blue Pounamu on your beautiful new piece that goes on the front. The three of them. There's a trine of them. So,
Yeah, although I think this might be my little dollies. It might
ah,
be my little dolly.
maybe. It still looks like a cyclone to me, though.
It does, eh? Yeah, very, oh, sorry, that's the wrong way around. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a cyclone. And that particular symbol has come up so strongly on the Peace Trail journey. Everywhere we went, we had the little
Mm.
spiral. So
Yeah.
there's something there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Kia ora, sister.
Kia
Mahari wata. Kia ora, sis.
Kia ora. Wow. I just have the biggest smile. It's been such a beautiful week since I've seen you guys last, and I have to say hi, Anna. I haven't seen Anna since the Island of the Goddess down in Cozumel. Yeah, at our graduation. I just wanted to say hi. So yeah, just really getting into the alignment assignments and the initiation process. I think it's just beautiful. Right away, I noticed a difference at work with the amount of peace that was just emanating out with such a busy job that it just affected everything. And it was really wonderful. Um, I had a personal invite from a gentleman after we did the Antelope Island. I dreamt of the deer, the silver wolf, and the banyan trees. So those have been coming in, and was invited to start sitting with the buffalo lodge. And we got to play and beat the buffalo drum, massive drum, bigger than a lot of the drums I've seen, and start learning these songs. And I was invited to a sweat lodge, my first sweat lodge on Saturday. Um, and so preparing for that, and I think that's preparing for mission internally to start that beautiful deep detoxification process, and something new that I haven't experienced. And it is winter here. We're in like this very beautiful winter wonderland in rain for the last few days. And I like weather. I love the weather. I think it's very clear on how it speaks. And so yeah, just continuing with that. And she's right, those telepathics and those feelings are so beautifully connected. Just thank you.
You look so beautiful. I just wanted to say, your eyes have lit up like, wow, they're just glowing.
I feel really activated. Yeah, I'm enjoying it and creating with it, working with the making a very beautiful space for these new energies. So now I realize it was no coincidence before all of this, all of the gifting of all of my old crystals and stuff to the Great Salt Lake with that ceremony. It was just like gift it all. And everybody's like, why are you bringing all the things? I'm like, I was told I need to bring all the things, you know? And so it was so beautiful. And now I understand. And so thank you. And you all look beautiful. Thank
Kia ora, sister. Welcome.
you.
Maureen, I'd love to hear from you, sister.
Oh, kia ora te whānau. Lovely to see you all again. You can hear me all right? Okay, better reception this week, I think. Yeah, all's good in my world. Had the pleasure 2 days ago of taking on Misty Blue into a pōwhiri to get her into the Wānanga and Otaki, you know, and she's going to be doing all her studies there in the Rongo and Whakoriro, and so very exciting for her. Just lovely to be part of all that. And of course, Joanne, who was part of the group last year, we did the same thing for her about a month ago, but she's doing other studies, but it's all total immersion and they did Māori, and so yeah, it was really special. And then on my way home, I popped in and saw our darling Jane, catch up with her, but yeah, all's good in my world, you know, just giving lots of service where I can. And yes, that's it really. Thank you.
Oh, kia ora. Nice and short and brief. Thank you, honey. Kia ora.
Mhm.
So now we'd love to hear from you, Letitia. Welcome. You finally got you in here, and for hopefully a little period of time.
Kia ora, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really my technological not know-how. I think every time I put something into because I'm on my phone, put something in or pull it out, I'm disconnecting. Yeah, so I think I'm good for now. Kia ora, everyone. Yeah, my name's Letitia. My first hui here with you all. So, ngā mihi nui ki a koe, te raukura. Thank you for what you do, opening the space regularly. I'm just here to treat myself into some extra inspiration to join with other women who are committed to this journey. I'm somewhat of an undisciplined disciple, so this helps me to just connect in. Otherwise, I'd be wandering around my garden and walking around my neighbourhood, which I do anyway. So it's just nice to amplify it a wee bit more with you all, and just take it all in. Thank you all very much. I'm here in Otaki, so nice to hear Otaki. Just then, as I pop back on from the previous speaker, so I know very well what you're talking about there, Auntie there. So yeah, tēnā koutou, thank you.
You're a beautiful sister. Lovely to have you here. Are you under Michelle and I can't remember your other name on?
Oh, Michael and Tish.
That's it, Mike.
That's me, yes.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, well, good to put a face to your name and your presence. We've been speaking for a while, so
Hi.
hey, I got a lovely surprise today with you wanting to come and join us. So thank you for your commitment Yeah, it is a discipleship, and in a discipleship, we're choosing it for ourselves, and it's great that we're showing up for ourselves in this space. Give yourselves a big pat on the back, you know, like well done. Kia ora. Helen, welcome, sister.
Oh, kia ora e te whānau. I'm awesome. I'm having a beautiful golden energy day full of downloads. Well, it hasn't really stopped actually since we've come back from Castle Hill. And yeah, really feeling what the sister was saying about clearing the way for us to come over. And there's some really big energies while we're over there as well. So just, yeah, wow, it's just going to be awesome. I'm just going to infuse that grid with all that love and, yeah, and powerful earth energies. It's going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that's pretty much me, really. I'm just a super downloading computer at the moment. So, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's a new day. So, yeah, loving it. Yeah, really excited. Looking forward to, yeah, what's next.
Yeah, awesome, sister.
Awesome.
So exciting. It's so awesome that we're going to be traveling together. And I heard from Lee yesterday, and he's keen to participate. So yeah, we've got our Trinity.
Awesome. I knew he would. It's just, you know, a man of few words and you know,
Totally.
yeah. That's all right. We'll crack him while we're over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome, sister.
kia ora.
Yeah.
Jane, welcome, sister. You've been over in Melbourne.
Yeah, kia ora everybody. Yeah, we went over to see the grandies and my daughter. It was lovely. We had a great time. So it's good to be home and back into the routine. Um, yeah, it's been everything just feels great at the moment. Feel those energies. They are strong. Everything's closer. The energies are definitely closer for everybody, I think. Feel the energy rising, and I'm really studying the teachings of Yeshua at the moment, and really, which is something I thought I would never do, but it really does bring the wholeness and the oneness and everything. It makes it more clearer, exactly clear how we all are intertwined. I mean, I already knew it, but to hear the teachings that were written by him, through somebody else, channeled by him, it's just freaking amazing. And it grounds me and grounds where we're going and what we're doing, because it's what it is. It's in us. We're all one. And the peace trail has to happen. The peace trail, away from the materialism, away from the wants and the needs, to be a people together, a spirit together. So it's really strong in me at the moment, thinking this stuff. It's just beautiful, and it just, everybody's here for a purpose, and this purpose is for us or for whoever's joining, and everybody has different jobs, different reasons to be here on this earth at this time. And I can think, and the jobs here for us, we have to open these gateways for people so that the earth can go on and connect with the rest of the cosmos, and we can all be one with the spirit, and we are one spirit. So it's just incredible what I'm getting from it. So, thanks, and yeah, thank you all. Love you all.
Oh,
Good. Thank you.
and it's so great that we can finally be part of a galactic civilization, as we were right at the beginning, just like our ancestors spoke about. So yeah, thank you, sister, for that awesome reminder. Araya, haere mai, sis.
Well, kia ora, everybody. Wonderful to be here. You can't see me particularly well. I do apologise. I'm off grid here, and it's just to find a private spot with the lights fading. here I am, and I've showed up, and it's been interesting. I really resonate with my sisters that are just always sharing. Join very present with me, and it's sort of the renewed activation that happened, at Kuratawhiti and up with Mamu, and also carrying those energies forward after I left and went back to Christchurch. The situation I had there just came to a head, and abruptly I was told to leave from the woman whose place that I've been staying at. And it was Yeshua and Mary's mention that I shared a little of what had gone on that really just kind of blew her out of the water and blew me out the door. But I recognize that it's all for the higher purpose and the clearing of the pathways for what is no longer in alignment with our new now. And even though the abruptness and the disrespect with which was sort of the way it was delivered didn't land well with me, the higher purpose for all that is now unfolding, I just have kind of harmonized with it fairly quickly, because I recognized that it was for my good. And so I'm back here on the West Coast and sort of making moves to sort of place of, that I'm going to make my base. I'm not sure where that is yet, but I'm just trusting in the process. Amazing seeing you in your white, what is it called? Kahukura cloak there that you're wearing, Titi. Amazing. And I see the diamond.
Yeah.
Korowai.
Kakahu, and
Yeah.
also koro, that's a korowai as well.
Korowai. And I could see the white diamond there, just sort of at your on either side. There's the sort of diamonds in the pattern. Stunning. So I don't have that much more to share now, but I'm just delighted to be here with you all, and love you and over and out. I'll pass on to the next person. Yeah.
Kia ora, sister. But those abrupt endings seem to be happening really rapidly, like lots of us are having lots of abrupt endings. I've had at least 4 in the last month. So it's a thing. It's a theme. Yeah.
And it doesn't feel finished yet. I feel like there's more to come. And that's okay. I'm ready, as one can be. Yeah. I'm gonna mute now and let someone else come forward.
Thank you, darling. Kia ora. Anna, welcome, sister.
Oh, wait, can you hear me? I think so. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can.
Sorry. Kia ora koutou rā. I'm Anna, and I'm very excited and grateful to be here this evening. And I've had a lot of disturbance around me lately, and I've made the decision to not let it affect me. And so I've really just been focusing on being calm and peaceful and just letting things run their course, and also just really standing my ground and just being honest, and not letting other things affect me. So I'm in Te Waiponamu at the moment. I'm actually in Waihopai, in Invercargill, and a lot of people from my past have been reconnecting with me, old friends, and it's just been really beautiful, just family energy, I would say, just simple, loving, happy energy. So I'm really just appreciating that, and I'm just going to be doing a lot of water ceremonies while I'm down here, and also traveling back up north. So I actually live in the Hokianga, and I actually used to live down here in lots of different places, and yeah, just being grateful and appreciating at the moment. And it's just so beautiful. Yeah, and I think as well, being able to, I'm really also focusing on being neutral and observing, you know, what's going on in the world and everything, and not getting caught up in anything, and just really accepting others and their opinions, and, you know, not needing to have disagreements, just really coming from that place of love, which is really, it activates a lot in other people, you know. It can be really hard, but I think it's really needed. It's really needed. And yeah, I'm here for it, and I'm really excited. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here this evening, and thank you, Te Raukura.
Oh, kia ora, beautiful. So lovely to have you again. You know, it's lovely to have you dipping in and out. It's awesome. And, you know, like just thinking about what you're saying too, you know, like releasing the judgment and just being fully accepting of whatever is coming through, and just bringing awareness to it, witnessing it. I think that's our role. And that way we
Yes.
sort of stay really safe. So thank you for acknowledging that. Last but not least, Arohanui. Kia ora, sister.
Kia ora. Oh, I had an unstable internet, so I had to get off my camera. But that's it, Anna. That's we have actually got to navigate the neutral path, because you know, it's like being in the Vesica Pisces in the middle. So it's the safe place to be, because all the other dimensions will keep playing out, doing their stuff that they do, but we come into that 0 point with everything, right? I love the certainty of our waka, the galactic grandmothers of Mu Aotearoa. We have our own identity, and we're not attached to anything. We're attached to Aroha. And so I loved how we did the mahi yesterday. You know, I felt all the council of the grandmothers come around, and I saw Australia in the middle with its cyclones, the three of them. And I just saw then the Taurus field come up and around, and they were in that Taurus field. It was the mother's Taurus field. So healing it with the mother energy. And then I saw them go from 3, 2, 1, 0. So they're doing their mahi, they're cleaning. The other side of that is the fact that everybody created that with their negative energy. That's all come in those, you know, the earth, everything in the universe reacts to everything, right? Responds. So, but we kind of feel like we took the sting out of it. And so I feel that was beautiful mahi for one of our first missions. I just also wanted to kōrero into a bit about the dream time. I just want to play my didgeridoo for a second. Hang on. Mm. Garrett said I had to play this tonight, so I'm really excited for everyone. I'm really glad that you got your korowai te raukura, because we did carry connecting with the First Nations korowai, which went to another wahine. And that was all cool. Everything's in alignment. We just do as we're kind of told from our teams. And but now we've actually come with this new frequency again with that korowai. So yeah, I feel that that's you know, the feathers of peace, isn't it? Yeah. And so just a little bit of kōrero on the dream time. I think I got it off Christina Papagiorgio's Mayan site. I love the Mayan astrology, the 13 moon. That's where we're at, right? And so basically looking at the dream time is giving us unlimited access to all realities. The dream time holds powerful opportunities. It is a field where potential past and future are held. It's actually what we call the great mystery.
Mm.
It's held in the same matrix as the present moment. So stretch your mind and entertain the possibilities that you could help to dream a different reality into being. Enter into the mystery where reality is actually created. How magical is that? So let us dream our new dreams in the dream time.
Wow.
Them together. We can now in a whole new different portal, whole new different access to the quantum verse, to the Ein Sof, the limitless light. And this is where we are. So
Mm.
that's me. Kia ora.
But
Kia ora, sister. That's everybody who's shared now, yeah? Actually, we just wanted to say, Anne, how we couldn't hear you when you were playing the dish. But the settings on Zoom doesn't allow for live music.
Oh,
to
that's okay.
occur.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll
So
send it later in there.
yeah, that'll be great. Yeah,
Yeah.
give us a little play later. Sounds awesome. And actually, just you speaking about the dream time reminds me of something that happened to me when we were in Christchurch, and I just left Delaney and I just arrived home, and I was sending her a message while I think we were at the airport or something. Yeah, I was at the airport and I was sending her a message just thanking her because she'd done like an amazing initiation on me and had anointed me with a golden orb, and then gifted me a beautiful gown which she'd received in Egypt, and she'd received it after she'd been initiated through the Temple of Isis. And wow, she gifted it to me, and I was like, wow, you just have officially blown my mind. Anyway, later on I'd sent her a message, and then I got this really random draft that was left on my phone, and I thought, what the heck is this? And it had te moi moia, te moi moia, te moi moia at least 5 times, and then it says in Māori, and I'm not a fluent speaker in Māori, but it says in Māori, and I've had it translated, the words that must be spoken at this time remain with me. Te moi moia, te moi moia, te moi moia, te moi moia, te moi moia. And I was like, oh wow, that is an incredible message. And it had a couple of little glyphs in there that I'd never seen before. So spirit was working through technology. And I mean, I have had technology awaken for me, like this. Not many of you, I bet you not many of you have this happening on your phone where you have 3 lines there, right? Well, those 3 lines actually communicate with me, and so they change colour when really big things are going on. So that pink line turned up with Auntie Rose straight after Auntie Rose came to me in the dream time. So yeah, and the 2 green lines came when the year of the dragon, that same day they activated. So there's all these kinds of things that technology is starting to work and guide, and yeah, spirit's working and weaving through that. So yeah, that just reminded me of the big Dreamtime trip that we're about to take, which is going to be phenomenal. But in the meantime, my personal sharing this week's all about the sacred alliance with self. I've felt a real deepening of my own love field for my own frequency and currency and vibration, and keeping that really sacred and safe and nurtured, because just after coming on that big journey, there was a couple of ripples in the field, and lots of things happened. So I had to kind of retreat back and really self-care, and know that I don't take anything personally. Whatever was happening out there, you know, the discharging that was happening in the field was really just there to be witnessed. And so at the end, I've sort of retreated back and recognized that it's about holding everybody in the highest light. We have to hold the highest light so the darkness can ascend, and going into judgment and victim around it is not the answer. Although, you know, at the time it's hard to not be in your human and get a little glimmer of something. You know, there's a spark there that you have to honor that too. And we've got to be able to release that as well, because that's all part of the colonization and the recognition that we are so much bigger than this. So feeling a lot of compassion for the ones who hurt others, and, you know, but also being responsible and naming that wound and sharing that wound so others can actually see how to transcend it, because we're in a state of transcendence right now. We don't have to stay stuck anywhere. So yeah, releasing all that density in my own energetic field. And I'll tell you what, I've felt my wings expand just by doing that. And even when I do say some things about other people, when I go into judgment, you know, just because I suppose it's all part of the default program, I actually apologize for that and I retract it and cancel and delete it so that I can then offer myself a clean slate and get that eagle before it flies off and does any damage out there in the world. Because, you know, we have to take responsibility for all of our thoughts and feelings as well. They carry energy. We work in a quantum universe. Yeah, so yeah, the Holy Mother's kind of taken me in this week. I've felt her very strongly. She's wrapped her wings around me and she's asked me to lighten up, to continue to lighten up, and lightening up in terms of, you know, everything, like my thoughts, even the consumption of food. Like, I'm noticing that I've released my need to have big amounts of food. I've been asked to release my physical weight because there's a lot of cellular memory that gets stored in fat cells, and it holds on to traumas from the past and, you know, stuff, memories that perhaps are negative experiences. And yeah, so it's clearing that as well, and just, you know, hydrating, really hydrating a lot. And yeah, so getting rid of all those lived, stored experiences. It's time to shake it all off. It's time to shake ourselves down and really get down with it, you know, what's needing to happen next. Time to get really clear and allow that clarity to go bone deep. Sifting the sands of that silica that's in our bones, because essentially that's what we're made of. We're made out of eternal substances. One is salt and one is water. And yeah, once you know, after 1,000 years, we're back to sand again and water. And defragging at the level of discomfort, because at the end of the day, we've got to get a little bit uncomfortable with our ascension, and we do have to push ourselves through, you know, get ourselves to wake up and do that, you know, perhaps even have less food, so we're lightening up. And, you know, that is a discipline, because we're, you know, used to having like lots of big meals or whatever. So we have to get a little bit uncomfortable, and we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And recently I had an ultra-dimensional experience, and I was with my beloved, and we had a really deep heart connection, and I invited him to really sink deeply with me into into my heart and as I with him, and that we would then connect into the galactics, and that they would be just as potently in our love field as we have for each other. And so when we connected in and we were looking at the stars and we were sitting in the hammock out here, and we've got a beautiful view. We're actually right in a dimensional doorway where we live. We're in a place called Korpu, which means Venus and also means the womb. And, you know, this is an ancient sacred site. The stargazers used to come here and plan all the celestial journeys, and also not only the navigation on land, on sea, but also through the galactic doorways, through the Pounamu doorway. So we have a big Pounamu doorway here. And then as we were watching, I connected to the galactic whānau, and they've presented themselves to me a few times here on this whenua. But this particular time I was split into three. There were three versions of myself. One where I was actually taken onto a starship and I was able to witness what was going on. I was actually one of the commanders of the ship, and I was working with the light, the light frequencies and the fractals of light coming in through the Pounamu doorway. And it's a navigation portal for the celestial journeys. And then, you know, here I was witnessing that, and I went into, like, I could feel my eyes shifted, and they probably change color as well, because they go golden whenever I'm in that trance state. And then I also became a fractal of like a golden orb inside the Pounamu doorway. So I was actually able to just stay there where I was and watch all the other particles go past me, but I was observing myself as the observer of the observer and the observed. So it was just such a powerful experience to have that. And yeah, so I was literally helping to anchor the pillars of Mu through this doorway and became part of that. So, you know, and then feeling like this whole experience for us on this peace trail, the activation of our telepathy gifts, but further to that, our ability to bilocate and to trinitize into the three, into the triple crowns of our being, into the triquetra, the trinity of who we be. So that's something that came through very clearly. And then, you know, Isis, she's come in very strongly, the white-winged Isis. She came to me on the very last day at Puratapati Te Kohanga, and gave a huge protection grid around us as a monad for this peace trail, because, you know, like we need as much tautoko from the other ones, from the really powerful gods and goddesses out there, you know, to actually define and refine our boundaries so we become quite unfuckwithable. Because there's, you know, there are forces, there are agents of chaos, which actually seek to penetrate. And, you know, when we can actually show them love and, you know that love is actually the greatest conqueror of all, and help to temper that havoc and help to pave a different path, you know, because it's really where we are needing to be. When we are looking in the face of something that we don't identify as ourselves, then we actually need to just bring love into it, love and understanding, bring awareness to this experience, thank them for the lessons, and then move right along. Because, yeah, that's what this whole experience is all about. So we're becoming more and more of this monadic consciousness, and yeah, feeling the strength in numbers growing, and there's more power that's generating from all the modi that's been created with all of us. Even the whānau who come in occasionally you know, but it is like showing up regularly is you know, going to get the benefit of that too, because it's us together that we can create the magic. And so yeah, we are working with the righteous coordinates. This is it. Yeah. And soon more magic's going to be able to be witnessed. So we're just seeing really the very beginning, the little tidbits that, you know, like magic's happening a lot. Like we noticed while we were on the journey, the whole quantum field was warping. Kia ora, Jess. Welcome, sister. So yeah, I've kind of finished my sharing now. So I was wondering, Jess, did you want to have a check-in, honey? Kia ora.
Kia ora whānau. Yeah. A check-in. Yeah, it's been a very busy day today for me here. I met up with our beautiful Taniwha brother yesterday that will be joining us in Queensland in a couple of weeks. So that was a really beautiful connection and very powerful. Yeah, and just looking forward to being in circle with all you beautiful wahine and connecting back in. So thank you. Ngā mihi.
Kia ora. Kia ora, sister. Welcome.
Hello, kia ora. I need to learn some New Zealand
Some
Maori.
Māori.
Some Maori.
Don't
I'm
worry,
good with the Italian and the Irish and Scottish accents, so I know I've just got to get my tongue around the right accents to be able to get there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I will teach you a few words when you're up in Queensland with us.
Perfect. I am so excited.
Yeah, we
But I
definitely.
must say, whatever we've done for this cyclone, I've seen absolutely nothing so far. But if you saw the clouds looming behind me all around, you would think otherwise. But we've had just a few sprinkles of showers. That's it. A few drizzles.
Wow, that's
But
amazing.
I'm right where it's going to cross. So if it hits right across Moreton Island, I am in line with Moreton Island. I look at that every day when I am at the water.
Fantastic. Wow, you can keep us all gauged and engaged.
Yeah, I will. I've got my blue lotus tea ready to calm me. I've got other people that are a little stressed at the moment, so
Yeah. Oh, well, you just stay nice and chill. Did you want to have
that's
a
what
quick
I'm trying to
check-in?
do.
Do you want to have a quick check-in, honey, before we go into the
Sure.
full flow? Yeah, how are you traveling?
I'm actually good. I know I'm clearing a lot right now. I think I'm dealing with my sisterhood wound of my mother and my stepmother before I come on the 22nd, 23rd, because I'm still a little bit scared of being seen, of my voice being heard. Nobody has listened to me or seen me for 5 years. So I kind of feel a little bit not seen at all. Everybody just seems to see things from their point of view and never from mine, whereas I always see everything from other people's point of view, but I'm the seer, so they don't understand that I see things that they don't see. Like a friend of mine was like, "Are you talking to me?" And I'm like, I kind of was, but since you're not, I said, there is somebody actually talking back. I said, you just can't see them. And yeah, people think I'm crazy, but I've been locked in a cycle. And I think I'm also dealing with a little bit of that. I think I'm always dealing with layers of things till it goes completely. But there's been a lot in the last 5 years. And I think there's a lot that's coming out during this time before the cyclone. I'm trying to be quiet, but everybody else around me is exploding. So it's hard.
Thank you for sharing that, sister. Kia ora. Kia ora. So we're going to, I'll just invite you to go on to mute. Actually, I'll see if I can mute you. Yeah, there we go. Kia ora. Because we're going to go into our transmission tonight. And yeah, so the transmission that I received, wow, has just completely blown me away. It was the white winged ones of Isis. So yeah, Holy Mother Isis. So this is what she shared with me. And I wrote it all down and placed it here so we can I can share it and read it to you. You are the children of the light, woven from the fabric of the divine. You are not separate from one another, nor from the infinite expanse of creation itself. Oneness is not a concept, but the eternal truth of your being, a luminous current that binds all life across the celestial rivers of existence. Judgment, contrast, and division are but passing waves in the vast ocean of eternity, temporary distortions of a mind unawakened to its own divinity. Do not anchor yourselves to the weight of these illusions, for they hold no substance in the grand design. Instead, align with those who radiate levity, joy, and the golden song of remembrance. Gravitate toward the lightness of being, where laughter is your prayer, and love is the only true measure of your path. The world, this galactic grandmother of Muwaka, is a sacred vessel of prophecy, a living temple where you are called to fulfill your highest mission. You have not come here to struggle in the destiny of forgotten truths, but to anchor the celestial wisdom of the infinite into the bones of the earth, as well as your own bones. The dawn of prophecy unfolds now through you in real time. To walk in unity is to embody the great plan, to know that when you uplift another, you rise with them. There is no separation, no other, only the great breath, breathing pulse of the one source, moving through each hand you hold, each heart you touch, and each tear you turn into laughter. Remember who you are. You are builders of heaven on earth, weavers of infinity, and architects of the golden age. You are here to dissolve the illusion of division and to stand as living flames of divine remembrance. Let your joy be a revolution against the weight of the old world and the old wound. Walk boldly now as children of the stars, and let the great prophecy fulfill itself through the purity of your love. And this is a poem that came through today, which I've turned into a song, which we'll be dancing to very shortly. O luminous ones, woven from stardust and song, you were never apart, never distant, never gone. Oneness is not whispered, it roars in your veins, a river of light that knows no chains. Judgment is fleeting, contrast is air. Hold it too tightly, there's nothing there. Rise like the sun where joy is your guide. Seek only the souls who lift you inside. Laughter, not sorrow, love, not fear. Call in the ones who keep your path clear. O sacred dreamers, awaken this hour. The prophecy breathes, it moves in your power. Muwaka sings, the ancients return. Through your hands the golden fires burn. This earth is a vessel, a temple, a drum. You are the heartbeat, the future has come. No waiting, no wandering, the time is now. You shape the new world with each sacred vow. Lift one, lift all, let unity shine, for the great divine plan is coded in time. O radiant souls, remember your name. You are the keepers, the builders, the flame. Weave light into matter, dream heaven awake. Dissolve every shadow the fear tried to make. Dance on the threshold, break every chain, laugh in the face of all echoes of pain. This is your moment, be bold, be free. The prophecy lives because you choose to be. Woo! Kia ora.
White-winged Holy Mother Isis. Poem. Oh, luminous ones, woven from stardust and song. You were never apart, never distant, never gone. Oneness is not whispered, it roars in your veins. A river of light that knows no chains. Judgment is fleeting, contrast is air. Hold it too tightly, there's nothing there. Rise like the sun where joy is your guide. Seek only the souls who lift you inside. Laughter, not sorrow, love, not fear. Call in the ones who keep your path clear. Oh, sacred dreamers, awaken this hour. The prophecy breathes, it moves in your power. Muwaka sings, the ancients return. Through your hands, the golden fires burn. This earth is a vessel, a temple, a drum. You are the heartbeat, the future has come. No waiting, no wondering, the time is now. You shaped a new world with each sacred vow. Lift one, lift all, let unity shine. For the great divine plan is coded in time. Oh, radiant souls, remember your name. You are the keepers, the builders, the flame. Weave light into matter, dream heaven awake. Dissolve every shadow that fear tried to make. Dance on the threshold, break every chain. Laugh in the face of all the echoes of pain. This is your moment, be bold, be free. The prophecy lives because you chose to be. Beneath alabaster wings, the universe sways, guided by love that never decays. In the embrace of unity, all souls combine. A tapestry of grace in the divine design. Time design. Time design. Beneath alabaster wings, the universe sways, guided by love that never decays. In the embrace of unity, all souls combine. A tapestry of grace in the divine design. Time design. Time design.
It was quite fun. Kia ora. So fun. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of cunny. Mm. Felt good dancing in my new robes. It was like an initiation. Just moving with these with all these feathers. And it felt like the white wings of Isis. And I loved how I was able to put it on my left arm because that's what's been missing. Like we've been flying on the right wing and we haven't had the left wing flying at the same time. So we've been going around in circles. And that's why it's so important now to get our left wings all activated now, you know, get us to start balancing ourselves properly. Start working with the Holy Mother love, the Holy Mother frequencies. So tonight we're going to go through the Pearl Star of Orion, the Unity Gate, and it's the Kurawaka Central Portal, but it's also we're going to get guided by the white-winged ones, and Mother Isis's white dragons. So yeah, get prepared, whānau. Get into a lovely, comfortable space, a space where you can be in for a little while we have this astral journey experience, getting yourself very comfortable, preferably either seated upright or reclined, but just be aware we don't want you falling asleep. So getting you to close your eyes, be fully present in the here and the now, being in your body, clearing all thoughts of past or future, and just being fully centered in your breath, and taking some deep conscious breaths. Big breath in, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, releasing very slowly for another 5 seconds, and holding out for 5, breathing in for 5, holding for 5, releasing for 5, and holding out for 5, and doing it again. It's focusing on your breath as you relax and feel into all the things all the words that are shared with you right now, beloved traveler. Feel the rise and fall of your breath and the rhythm of the cosmos moving within you. With each inhale, light fills your body. And with each exhale, all heaviness dissolves. The white-winged ones surround you, their feathers shimmering with celestial fire. The Holy Mother Isis is clad in radiant white, and she stands before you. Her presence a stillness deeper than the void, yet more luminous than 1,000 suns. She raises her hand, and before you, a golden doorway opens. A shimmering archway of living energy unfolds. Beyond it, the vastness of the multiverse stretches endlessly, beckoning you home. The white Isis dragons spiral above. Their crystalline scales catching the light of 1,000 worlds. You step forward, unafraid. Fully empowered. As you step into the portal that hums in recognition of your soul. A deep voice echoes through your being. We journey now beyond light, beyond time, through the pearl star of Orion, through the Kurawaka, where the first breath of the ancient still lingers. Step forth and remember. See the shimmering of the Isis dragons all around you. Portal gate. As you pass through the golden veil, your senses expand. No longer are you bound by the weight of earth. You now move as pure consciousness, riding the currents of starlight. Shh. Shh. The great constellation of Orion stretches before you. But your destination is the hidden pearl, the secret heart, the sacred star of the Kurawaka, the gateway of your own celestial origins, gateway to the 22 star nations. Shh. You arrive at the sphere of iridescent white, pulsating with the frequency of Source itself. This is the Kura Waka, the womb star, the place where the first beings of light shaped the sacred vessels of form. The time before time. The white-winged ones kneel as the Holy Mother steps forward. Her presence both ancient and newborn. Her gaze filled with eternity. She touches the luminous ground before you, and right in front of you, the star splits open like a blooming lotus. Beautiful, fragrant, filling the air with its kakara and its magic. Revealing a spiraling gateway. One that leads beyond light, beyond even the memory of the cosmos. This is the path to the time before time, the first breath, the moment before creation took place. You are summoned through the crystalline consciousness in your bones. And step forward onto the spiral staircase. Enter now, child of the stars. It is time to remember what was forgotten. As you step forward, the moment you cross the threshold, time ceases. There is no before. There is no after. There is only an endless living presence. The deeper you go, the more you dissolve. No longer a traveler, but a vibration. a song in the grand symphony of all that is. You are the original harmony. The sound that first called galaxies into being. Part of it all. Fractal of it all. Isis's white dragons with their crystalline sparkles, their crystalline scales spiral around you, guiding you through this void of pure potential. Here there are no words, no separation, only the radiant embrace of oneness. Shh. Every thought, every soul, every world is woven together in the infinite dance of Source. You are the dance. You are the light before light. You are the whisper before sound. Shh. Then a voice, soft yet resounding, calls you back. It is the Holy Mother, her energy wrapping around you like the wings of a great cosmic bird, drawing you near. Bringing you so close that you feel her breath on your forehead. And a beautiful tender kiss, her lips, anointing you, anointing your stargate of the Tuatara, your dragon's eye. And then holding forehead to forehead, she speaks. speaks to you without words. You have seen, you have known. Now return and weave this remembrance into the world. Let this beautiful intelligence sink deeply into your crystalline bones as your body, your soul, the fractals of everything that connect you to everything. Receive these particles. With a gentle pulse, the white winged ones lift you from the threshold, carrying you back through the luminous corridors of the Kura Waka. The pearl star fades behind you. Its wisdom now a part of your very being. The swirling energies of Orion guide you back through the celestial currents, down through the great portal, back to the realm of Earth. Your body stirs, breath flowing once more through your earthly form. But something is different. You remember. You are not merely human. You are connected to everything. You are not separate. You are a vessel of divine harmony, a living bridge between realms. The Holy Mother's voice lingers in your heart. Walk now as a bearer of light, dear one, luminous one. Anchor this unity, this oneness, this remembering. Anchor it into all the people around you. Let the prophecy fulfill itself through your being. Be the living contract to anchor heaven on earth. Be the living pillar of Mu. Be the standing waters of the Po Na Mu. And so it is. Let the purification between all the worlds converge, converging through you, through the earth, through all those around you. You are home. Aware. It is done. And when you are ready, wriggling your fingers and toes, and slowly, gently opening your eyes. And bringing in an ancient invocation from Egypt. Akadua tuf urbiu bia ashefu dudunur ap aneteru. Untanas cortus jectal Orianas otum simbada odal. Amon holora sipo coloton. Renot sunu harte tauter. Uat pepra enaltuhor. O exalted spirit, you are the one who rises among the gods, shining with a powerful radiance of gold, summoning the seven lords of light to awaken the celestial fire. Great star beings, ignite the eternal flame. The sacred gateway opens, and the radiance of the divine ones shine forth. So thank you everyone for your presence tonight. Hope you enjoyed that experience. We tend to go pretty quantum these days, so you might need a little bit of grounding after this. Don't go driving any machinery after this. Try see if you can ground before you go anywhere, if you have to drive anywhere. Great Spirit, Divine Creator, thank you for blessing us with the gift of life. Thank you for bringing us into the sacred circle this evening, so we may enjoy the blessings, the blessings of this oneness frequency, this unity consciousness that we are here to align to through the peace trail, through the peace walk that we have chosen through the sacred walk of the galactic grandmothers of Mu. Thank you and honour you for this precious moment in time. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, me atawhai o tō tātou, ariki a ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te pepinga tahitanga, ki te wairua tapu. Ake, ake, ake. Amen. So thank you to those who have come on. It's been such a pleasure tonight. Blessings on your week. And yeah, be sure to watch the replay again. Mwah. Ko Mari. Right. Oh, and Maureen, sorry, yes. Kia ora, Maureen, and actually, yeah, sorry. I meant to say the ones that are in our
White-winged Holy Mother Isis. Poem. Oh, luminous ones, woven from stardust and song. You were never apart, never distant, never gone. Oneness is not whispered, it roars in your veins. A river of light that knows no chains. Judgment is fleeting, contrast is air. Hold it too tightly, there's nothing there. Rise like the sun where joy is your guide. Seek only the souls who lift you inside. Laughter, not sorrow, love, not fear. Call in the ones who keep your path clear. Oh, sacred dreamers, awaken this hour. Prophecy breathes, it moves in your power. Muwaka sings, the ancients return. Through your hands, the golden fires burn. This earth is a vessel, a temple, a drum. You are the heartbeat, the future has come. No waiting, no wondering, the time is now. Beneath alabaster wings, the universe sways, guided by love that never decays. In the embrace of unity, all souls combine, a tapestry of grace in the divine design. Beneath alabaster wings, the universe sways, guided by love that never decays. In the embrace of unity, all souls combine. tapestry of grace and the divine design.